Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Laura, and welcome to Connecting the Dots Truth Bombs. This is our 5-minute. We're coming in with some great pieces of information. Now, I have been doing the developmental journey, and I'm going to take a little pause because we have an event coming up on May 14th at 7 p.m. And this is a parental information webinar. This one's complimentary. If you're interested, I want you to go over to the website and sign up. It is on executive function and how it impacts mood and attention. You know, that is always the big thing that people are focused on is my kid doesn't know how to pay attention. I hear this all the time. Why? Why can't your child pay attention? So one truth bomb is it is a developmental journey. You don't just pop into something. You have to practice it. You have to learn how to pay attention. And this is the time when your child is little and you are gearing your child through picking up toys, being present at the dinner table, making their bed, laying out their clothes, being active, being part, paying attention to the environment we call life. And then as we go through different developmental journeys, we need to bring up the ability for you to be able to pay attention to other things like hygiene, like making good choices at school, being present at school, doing your homework, knowing what a schedule is. As parents, this is our responsibility to teach. And you need to start as early as possible, but of course, always age appropriate. The truth bomb that I really want to bring to you today starts at that foundation. If a child has not practiced how to be motivated, to be driven, to be able to pay attention, to be able to execute a plan, if something is always done for them, if they're never initiating, if they don't know how to follow directions, if we're not looking at those elements, then we can't expect that frontal lobe to come on board as it is expected. When you are born, you are fully formed, but you are not fully functioning. You have to wire up this brain, and it starts in the back of the brain. And whatever is going on becomes the role model for how the front of the brain is actually going to mature. So that's why you have to look at what happened in the past. And so many things that I hear today, like my child never turns in their homework, my child is always on devices. We have to break those patterns. I know it seems hard, and I know sometimes we just get to a place that we're tired and we don't want to deal with it anymore. However, if we let it go, it will not magically get better. It is literally shaping what I'm going to call brain currency. So truth bomb again today is, what is brain currency? Brain currency is how your brain evaluates what should we do. And if my currency got started with somebody else will do it for me, I'm just going to withdraw away. I'm going to go into devices. I'm going to refuse to do things. I'm going to refuse to go to school. I'm going to refuse to talk. I'm going to refuse to eat a good diet. I'm going to refuse to do everything my parents have asked me to do. I'm building a brain currency that I'm going to call zero. And so when they become older and they're still doing these things and you start worrying about high school and college, you have to realize that the brain currency has been changed. And it is going to take a lot of work in order to break that pattern. Everything that we do is set up from back in the womb coming forward. Whatever has been practiced is exactly what you're going to get. Anything that has gone on for a long period of time, I'm going to use the word chronic. And this is your other truth bomb for today. whatever you have practiced, and this is for you too. Have you practiced being present? Have you practiced being motivated? Have you practiced following the steps that you said that you were going to do? That is a role model to your child. So whatever is practiced, whatever becomes chronic, literally your brain says, okay, this is what you want to keep doing. So I'm going to take some real estate up here and I'm going to break it apart and apply it to what it is that you practice all the time. Okay, here's your truth. What have you been practicing? Thanks for tuning in.